Alright. Looks like both the streams are up, well. This is now the new update that I'm doing, and I'm not sure if this is the last stream, or if like the next 2 streams I do for the next 2 parts will be the last, right? But I mean, not the last, but like the last before I get like some actual viewership, right? I just had like an incomplete thought, just didn't finish my sentence. Okay, right, well, I'm a bit late for starting the stream today, but it's not generally be a problem because now it's 1 hour and 15 minutes before the daily reset. I left that here so I can do it when the daily reset happens, right? But I should probably start planning now, actually. I probably should have done it earlier. Okay. So, first things first, right? Dimensional Clash, I did get top 4%. I stood there. So let me list the characters I'm gonna be building. This next one is Sophia. I could build Bigwood, but I don't think I really need to, because Vivi is also a yellow tank. Well, if I look at yellow frontline, not yellow, green. Okay, right. Can I just do 9 innocent? Am I able to do that? Frontline would be Bigwood, Alec, and Vivi. Then midline. Sophia, Gabia, and what was the last one? Doing Mago? I guess I'm doing Mago. And backline. There's not enough backlines. Why aren't there enough backlines? Oh, we can't have good things here. Oh wait, no, that's blue. I'm dumb. Alright, well. Looks like it's Speaky and Earthen. I guess it's 8. Well, see who I'm building. I do want to build Hilda, just because she'll be good for the depressed team if even better. Then I'll do no, Vivi, Abia, and I think that's probably all I can build, but if I can build another one, it would be Speaky. And then I'll probably borrow Earthen, because there is someone in my guild that has a 5-star. Man, where is the farm? I want to see if that person is still active. Is it this person? No. I forgot the person's name. I think it was this person. Level 51. I guess they're still active, yeah. So I pay every day 7 hours. Yeah, their Urban looks fine. What, 40k power? I don't know. I'm like well above 140k power. Like, of course I could do, that's like as good as my Sophia, except it's also worse. Like, it has worse gear stats and level, because it's like, I mean, obviously, but also because it's a 5-star and Sophia is only a 4-star. I don't know, like obviously I could build a better one, but I don't have the time to build a better one. Alright. I'm going to switch Erpin and Speaky, so Erpin has more priority than Speaky. Erpin might have more priority than Gabia too. And I could borrow another Yomi I could borrow to have a second one. Alright. So here's the thing, right? I'm going to wait for an hour for the daily reset in order to pull here, right? I want to wait because where is it? Right here. I'll get the Duso ticket right here, and I don't know what I'm gonna get now. To be fair, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because if I want to get Hilda to 4-star, I will need an extra copy. And Vivi, I'm like kind of already I'm not waiting for this, right? And the thing is, like, you know, if it is another Vivi, I would want like a second copy. So this is a bit more I guess it's more complicated, right? But because I know who I'm gonna build, I'm kind of hesitant to spend the leaves to refresh energy, because I do know that apparently there is going to be a Vivi skin you can get for free if you do 200 pulls. But I don't know I don't know what where it is. I know what skin it would be, but I don't know where it is because I don't see in any of the event menus here or anything. So yeah, I'm not sure where that is, but maybe it's coming soon. I don't really know. Okay, well, something that I can do for now would be reading the story, obviously, right? Okay, you know what? It turns out that apparently the cards that I do have are not the ones that are guaranteed to be a purple rarity. These ones, it is a good chance, but apparently it's not guaranteed. I'm actually gonna open these cards now. Let me just like have like my little sheet over here where I record my pulls. Already. I'll start with the worst ones, why not? Okay, so the one that I got a duplicate of was the Chalice, because if it's blue, then you only get one, I'm pretty sure. Move that. Okay, I'm kind of just like messing around at this point. But are you serious? Okay, well, use this one, and that's garbage. Instant garbage. I don't know, it's weird. Like, they don't give you many of these at all, but they also aren't good at all. It's like I'm literally doing one pulse here. It's just dumb. Well. Okay, whatever, that's good. Okay, now I have these. I can use these. I should use these. Wow, no purple. Okay, no, actually, apparently you can get two the blue ones at once. So I guess I don't know what the dupe on the other one was. But oh well. Just drop this image in here. Game. Not game. It's a website. Okay. Well, I guess I read for those for no reason. Now these, okay, let me copy the date again. I'm like the slowest, like one pulse ever. Okay, there's a Kiwi, there's a Kiwi, and there's a Kiwi. Okay, there's these, and they're supposed to be good. Okay. Put that here, and I have 7. There's a thing, like, okay, wait, actually I can check it. Oh, okay. They're literally one pulse. They're not good. Okay, there's Vero, Big Wood, Minx. Okay, not near like. Vero. Vero. Minx. Yumini. Okay. Oh wait, I don't need to write those, I can just... No, not you. Okay. Yeah, it's all the stuff in my pocket. I guess I could get these. Yeah, so I'm like not sure if I do want to spend leaves because I do want to get 200 pulses version for the free skin that is supposedly going to happen. Actually, you know what? I could look up the patch notes. I don't know where to look up the patch notes. Is it here? Event notice. An event. By completing apostle recruitments, can obtain dozing older mannequin. Social recruitment will also count towards the total draws for this event. 11:20 to 11, yeah, it's right now. Special recruitment achievement rewards during the event. I don't know where it is. Store exchange. Store. Exchange. Exchange. Where is it? Okay. It's nowhere. Okay, well. Impossible commitments players can obtain mannequin, keychain, and the skin. Where? Dude. I don't... Am I just gonna be searching for it now? Recruit store achievements. Achievements. Here we go. I found it. And then the skin is down here. Yeah. Okay, so I might actually just be able to get to 200 right now. But I said I was gonna wait until after the daily reset. Let me count. I can do 30 here, 40 in like 2 more days. Right. 3 more days. Plus 40. Plus 90 is 130. Okay, well, this event gives 40 pulls, right? Where is it? This one. So, well, actually, I think the weapon pulls count too, so I'm like beyond, I'm gonna get it, right? But I guess I'm not gonna be able to do all of it now. I mean, I technically could, but I'm not doing all that, so I'm good. I can spend, leaf on energy. Okay, where is Sophia? Will be the first one I quote-unquote build because they only need 1 more item. Alright, well, that's all the energy done right there. And I'll do this too. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to win the event, I guess. So I did skip episode 1 so I could access the event early, but I didn't read it. Alrighty. The rough sound of digging echoes through the cave. And the dragons, feeling something unusual in their area, begin to gather one by one, curious about what's happening. Oh. Of course. Rocking a super drill. Okay. Art thou doing? Yes. Not just anywhere. How darest thou dig into the courtyard of mine palace? When they said urasai, I'm pretty sure that just means like shut up, not like. Well, But keep your nose out of this. I can't speak now. That's right, you can't tell her mayor what to do. Well, is she like, okay. I may know these guys are delusional, like... After all, it was a democratically rigged election that got her into power, yeah. I do not understand what thou art saying. Dragon Cave is the realm of our all dragons stop everything right now. One where the hierarchy collapses and no one knows who will become the ruler. So everyone defends it together? Is that your kind of logic? Yeah. Don't even begin to tell me about your real primitive social system logic. Thinking here's the most efficient route to explore. Those routes, well... The specific gave us permission to research so we can dig wherever we want. That's... okay. What I'm doing now is perfectly, absolutely legal. If thou art moving to leave willingly, then I have no choice. Well, to defend our land as is mine own duty. I don't know what they expected. Bro. I thought you interrupt a legitimate development. Okay, well. That was like really quick. If thou dost wish to trespass upon the dragon's land, thou must seek leave of mine, its rightful owner. Well, beneath this land lie beings thou canst never handle. Well, I'm gonna have a stroke. Thy reckless drilling put us to rake and down and unleash unforeseen dangers. Well, such unhelpful natives, really? Resistance is stronger than expected, Mayor. Wish we do now. Well, Mayor, are you stalling with that side because you don't have a plan? Yeah. I, Amelia, can take all your failures, just be honest. Okay. Don't lose your mind, Mayor. It's not the first time some garbage was messed up. Be quiet. Yeah, I think that just means be quiet. Yeah, yes, right, be quiet. Who do you think I am? If you think this is me failing, you're completely wrong. No, I think she's right. Until now, it was just smoke and mirrors. Well, sorry. Behind every plan A, there's only a plan B. Ready? Well, I don't believe her. What are you talking about? That means while we're digging around causing a fuss in the most visible place, on the other side, where we truly plan to work, is the real project. The real project is quietly progressing. Since we've put on a show, loud in front of the dragons, no one will ever know about the actual work site. You're great, Mayor. Those dirty tricks calculated to your wonderful intelligence. Well then, shall we take a break while our excavators finish the job? Got some coffee in a picnic basket. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't think you're supposed to take him very seriously, but, yeah. So loud. What is that sound? Ugh, this place is, I think I shouldn't say anything. Whatever. What on earth is happening now? Oh. Mine roost is being destroyed. Who dares to challenge me? How fearless dragon art thou? Stop it now, dost thou hear me? Voice verification failed. Master authorization not recognized. Unable to execute shutdown command. Who dares challenge me? How fearless thou art, dragon. Hello. This is core drilling machine E4500. Steamy Wookiee excavator freshly made at Factory 32. My mission is to crush your home and your house. It's like it's like talking to myself, but a stubborn moldy-eyed. It seems if I have no choice, with the noble power of pure silver. Let me cleanse this mess. Bro. Dude, okay. If using the monorails in okay, yep. What? I like thy fighting spirit, but tell me what have happened whilst I slept. A giant mole dares to invade my roost and even dare to challenge me. Hath the hierarchy fallen to disorder whilst I slept, longer than expected? How disappointing. Diamond, what hast thou been doing all this time? Thou hast been focused solely on honor, losing thy boldness and bravery. And now thou hast allowed such a lowly beast to invade the dragon's domain. I cannot sit still then. I, Vivi the Silver Dragon, showeth thee. Bro, I'm done. Dragon's power truly means... Well... You know, like I didn't know, like it was like silver before. I assumed mercury, right? But she says silver, but she does, it said that she pours mercury on the roots. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what that really does. Have the underground way changed much? It seemeth moles have been running wild whilst I slept. Who's there? Huh? Are you a new hatchling? I've never seen you before. Oh, art thou a new hatchling? I've never seen thee before either. What are you talking about? I've never met dragon like you since I hatched. I've not met dragon like thee since the day I hatched. Are you saying you're the older one? Even if you do not recognize me, the second command under Gaia. Art thou the second right under Diamond? Huh. Haha, okay. This is highly ridiculous. So laughable. A dragon who doth claim to be the second one, instead of Vivi, the Silver Dragon. How cute thou art. But at least thou dost seem to possess the guts of a challenger. From thy appearance, thou wert born of ruby, wert thou not? Not a bad look, certainly. I'm mostly curious to learn of what other dragons have been born whilst they did sleep. You dare to compliment me, though you've never been in a single ranking competition. Interesting. I like your spirit. You seem a bit weak, though. If you want, I can help you get stronger. Oh, dost thou think thou canst insult me? Me who have brought gold to her knees. How adorable. Gold? Goldie? What's bringing her knees supposed to mean? She gave up her rank and left the surface long ago. To the surface. Oh, she left to the surface. Yeah, left for the surface. You must have had some strange dream before you hatched. If you're just hatched, you should go greet Daya and get assigned your layer. Goldie went to the surface. Without saying Diamond aloud that. Follow me, I'll show you the way to Daya. Wow. This is so unfair. Advancing to the surface was mine own idea first. When I did suggest it, Diamond opposed me, feigning nobility, and Diamond, was she ever two-faced from the beginning? If she were moving to do it anyways, why did she oppose me? How dare she cast me aside just after stealing mine own plan? I cannot forgive her. Wow. Why are you making that face? Just imagine like all the facial like changes. It's like, yeah, okay. Wherefore is the path for the surface? Just follow the tunnel and head right, but you have to get Daya's permission first. I'm going to the surface. Get Dee out of my way. Are you really going to break the rules right after hatching? Well, if you refuse to follow Daya's rules, I cannot help but stop you by force. Daya, or thou such a weakling that thou dost worship Diamond. Bring it on. If you won't move, I'll go first. Back when I was awake, dragons were. We were more dignified, much more free than this. What hath rendered you all so weak? I made this hierarchy, believing that blind obsession for might would be the answer. But it seemeth I was wrong, since someone as weak as thee is second command. It's not the first time I've seen a hatchling high-spirited. The desire to challenge is part of our nature. If you don't want to get hurt more, follow me and greet Daya. Striking me in the middle of my speech, shame on thee. Well, I already gave you a chance, didn't I? I thought that was the proper challenger, but I see I was mistaken. Just keep sneezing. How could you sneeze right in my face? I mean, I suffer from this chronic cold. Uh-oh. Bro. When thou wakest, go tell Diamond my own words. Vivi, the silver dragon, shall establish a new hierarchy upon the surface. And thereafter, I shall grant her the chance to challenge me. My head is spinning. Bro, she is diseased. Well, then I'd better make haste and ready myself before Diamond doth find me. Monetium EDC, that place shall be mine own new domain. Bro. Perhaps I should inquire how to get there before I knock her out. I fear I shall be wandering about. Well. Hello, welcome to Mom TM25. Bro, she works. Like, I knew she worked at a store, but like, here? Greeting me upon sight. Now I finally found the polite one since I came up here. What? Bro. The chuny. Oh, but I guess you need money to pay for like the cup noodles and stuff, sure. To such a polite master, may I ask a question? Where is Monatium EDC? This tone. This familiar feeling. Oh no. The delusional way of speech. You must be. Why are thou staring at me without saying a word? It maketh me uncomfortable. You're a Munch Crunch princess whom I fought against in a battle of keyboards, aren't you? I thought you would be some airhead since you kept trying. Instead of the. It was driving me mad. But you're smart enough to trace the elusive IP of the Dark Bullet, huh? Munch Crunch Princess. What are thou talking about? I'm Vivi, the Silver Dragon. It's too late to pretend you're innocent, I already know you came here to turn our digital battle into an analog battle by doxing me. Wow. Well, I could say your courage is impressive, but I, Dark Bullet, won't be so easy to defeat. So Dart challenging me, Vivi, the Silver Dragon? Usually, there would be an order to challengers, but I'm not so picky as Diamond. Therefore, I shall accept dying. It seemeth there are more graceless challengers up here than I expected. More challengers. Yes, canst thou not see those who have already been knocked down out there? After entering this towering stalagmite kingdom, they keep challenging me merely upon seeing me. Stalagmite. Now you're showing off. Using difficult words with no use. Stop with this shtick. What is this? Bro. Hey, what the hell are you doing around here? You're causing our sales to drop off and I'll end up being scolded by my boss. Sales? Boss? Without trying to turn my attention to strange words before I fight. I don't care what you do on the dark net, but messing with my life in the real world, that crosses the line so far. Munch Crunch Princess, you're permanently banned from the dark net from now on. Whoever it's not enough, then bring it on. I, the Silver Dragon Vivi, shall show thee mercy, granting myself a handicap. Do you think I can't defeat you? My boss said he doesn't care if I kick out customers if they're problematic ones. Wait a minute. Yeah, it says he, even though there's none of those here. Those who make a mess on the shelves pretending to check the expiration dates. Those who block other customers for 30 minutes while browsing. Those who secretly dump their household trash in the store's bin. None of them can escape from the eyes of Dark Bullet. For this magic bullet slinger, there's no problem making point-blank shots. What the? Why isn't it firing? Did I forget to clean it? Something blocking the barrel for the magic bullets. I doubt no different from those losers outside who can do nothing once their weapon has half rusted. That shows should have known that poor level and disease. Just cover your mouth when you sneeze. I'm sorry, I have this chronic cold. If you're sick, wear a mask at least. Don't you know basic manners? No way, did I catch already? Could it spread so fast? Whoa, a customer at this time like this? Hello, welcome to the Volunteer Trickcal. Infected. What's that? What is this? Biohazard level 1 has been issued. If you resist, we will proceed with the military crackdown and building incineration. If this door burns down, the boss is going to kill me. Bro, what is that, like... what is that motion? What art thou doing? Where art thou going? Can't you see? We'll decide the winner next time. Shut your mouth and move quickly with the other suspected infectees. Okay, see, I'm going now. Wait, she's coughing too. Why aren't you taking her? She does not show infection symptoms. Bro, she is like, what's that called? She's like patient zero. It is like, come on. I saw her. I'm sure she caused my cough. Quiet, infectee. There's no guilt by association with diseases. I cannot comprehend what now transpires. Is there some manner of procedure for a fight? As we dragons challenge by order? Yet still, I cannot comprehend the lane. A fight merely as a sake of procedure. The races upon the surface here must be weaklings. Why have Diamond been afraid to come out to the surface? Not only is she two-faced, but she is also a coward. Then why could I not defeat one so weak? I cannot comprehend. I know not how great one away me at Monetium EDC. But at least I hope they can meet my own expectations. Well. It's the hag. Hello, who's this? You don't need to make a reservation to visit here. Excuse me? Emergency situation. Biohazard level 1 has been issued. What? Hello? What are you talking about? Medical Officer Hilda, please send support. Hello? What are you saying? Hello? Biohazard level 1 has been issued in Elias. How could it be possible? Toxic Silver Town. Oh. Like, it would also make sense if it was mercury, because mercury poisoning is a thing, but like... Hold on, let me see something. I'm gonna Google something because I have no brain. Okay, now I need to chat GPT because... Okay, so I don't really know if this counts, but it says that silver silver, when melted down, can release highly toxic fumes, so I guess that makes sense, sure. Well, world without death, alias. No matter what you do, you won't die, and you can recover from severe injuries in a short time. Thanks to this miracle, the worth of medical science dropped to the bottom alongside the value of life. In a world like this, Biohazard 1, level 1 has been issued. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Suddenly hanging up. Was it maybe a prank? Well, I'd better check it out at least once. Hello, hello. Mayor Elena, is it Elena? Is it true that Biohazard level 1 has been issued now? Huh? Who are you? If you're calling the Commander-in-Chief, identify yourself. Judging by that number, it must be Hilda, chief resident of Elena University Hospital. What? Hilda? Oh, that's right. Now all the pieces are falling into place. Sorry, what do you mean? I feel so dizzy. What the hell's going on, Hilda? What did you do to the sleeping pills you gave me last week? Although I'm aware that I hold you in low regard, isn't it excessive to prescribe poison? Prescribing poison? What are you talking about now? Even if I did prescribe you poison, it wouldn't work in this world, right? Who knows? You must have developed some strange virus or something. Because I'm not a medical expert, I have no idea what you did. Expert? Is there any medical expertise in this alias? So you're aware, then stop trying to assassinate me and quietly remain a resident cooped up in that university hospital. Only I, Elena, am entitled to the title of doctor. Bro, there's no... Bro. I don't know how someone can be this obnoxious. Excuse me, bro. I don't think it's the right time to argue about who gets the title of doctor. You're truly sick. Just tell me what symptoms you have. What exactly happened to you? What did you do? I don't know. It's been so long since we landed in Elias. I'm not really taking care of my health. There are too many possibilities, so I don't even know how I got infected. You haven't been exercising or even getting any sunlight. You know we'll never die, so there's no point in doing so. It's just a waste of time. You told me you had your own exercise routine during your last checkup. I mean, I do finger exercises, such as typing on a keyboard. Oh my god, guys. Me too. I type so much, guys. Medical Officer Hilda, our mayor is currently breathing too. She's doing lung exercise. Then why even would you get a checkup regularly? You give them out for free every 2 years, so missing out on them would be a waste. Anyways, if you didn't poison me, you're not a traitor. Fine, come here immediately. For the first time in Elias' drifting history, we need true medical expertise. After wandering through this long dark tunnel, our medicine will have its moment in the sun, truly. I'll pack my stuff and head right over. In front of the city hall, the sounds of coughing keep spreading. Aina and the suppression unit officers, they huddling together, those who show mob symptoms. Mayor Elena, I'm here. Oh wait, I did that with a completely incorrect tone of voice. Like, I just did not register what was being said. Power and wealth are meaningless. Everything is so useless. Elena have finally realized the truth. Wow. This is the justice's judgment. Oh, is this the justice's judgment? I believe that anything would not matter once I became society's justice. You're on it again. Just take your medicine, please. Oh, you are bitter. If this is what it's going to be like, I shouldn't have put a tax on the use of buttons. What? The mayor is sick and not in her right mind. You're turning into a righteous ruler. Oh no. And all this effort to change my suit buttons to snaps is now turning into nothing too. Snaps on a suit? That would be weird there. No, don't get stuck into her nonsense. Let's focus on the job. When did the mayor start feeling sick? About this afternoon. She was dispatched in response to an urgent support request on the outskirts of Monotune. And after that she was coughing and it kept getting worse. Amelia, you were with her, right? Yes, and not just me. All of the officers in the suppression unit here were with us. Did everyone start showing symptoms at the same time? What was the support request about exactly? One of the underground dragons lost her way and was roaming around quite wildly. Did you arrest her? We just gave her directions. Sorry? She asked how to get to Elena Digital Complex, so we drew her a map. Why is there a dragon in EDC? What does it matter to you? If you must know, though, unconditional cooperation with external races is the only path to future betrayal. I think, the least you could do is ask for a reason. To be honest, there wasn't even a chance to ask. After giving her a map, everyone immediately started coughing and getting headaches. Dragon. Perhaps she might be related to this. But is it possible to infect everyone just after exchanging a few words? The infection spread doesn't make sense. The infection speed doesn't make sense. Moreover, if it spreads through talking, it might be an airborne infection. Then why do I have no symptoms? Well, yeah, it's probably gonna be like she's the only one who's been taking care of her health, and that's why she's immune, probably. Do you have any pictures of that dragon? There should be CCTV records, right? Here it is. Here's a dragon speaking a strange manner and called herself Vivi. Vivi, Could it really be this dragon making all this mess? Well, I think I'll have to figure it out. Okay, I got everything for now. Let's finish up the examination here. Help me collect blood samples from everyone here. Please don't stick a needle into our mayor. Come on, we need to analyze it to know what kind of virus it is, right? And take him on twice instead. I cannot let you poke into the delicate and sacred body of our mayor. Oh, please. Don't complain. Don't come complaining to me later when the mayor cannot be treated. That's your own duty as a medical resident. Well... I put a cookie in my mouth. This is dumb. Why did I think I'd be able to eat a cookie? And also, like, eat at the same time. You know what? I should just put the cookies away. Okay, the secret of silver. We're ready towards the end of the event. If it's about the dragon, dragons might know best. Let's ask them. I should investigate carefully, even if research might be slow. If my approach is careless, and I catch this strange illness myself, I won't be able to resolve this problem. Analysis device. Have the test results coming? 73%, fast match 0%. Please wait a minute. Considering that the analysis device is struggling, it doesn't seem like a usual cold virus. That's Daya, watch out. Someone's behind you. Elf, what doth bring thee to the area of the dragon? Hast thou come again to dig up our land? I have found and destroyed all the devices thou hast set to dig up the ground. For the last time thou didst deceive me, but this time thou shalt not. I am not here to deceive you. Daya, you should not trust her. Hold thyself still, Rue. Do not exert thyself. The one behind you, she has the same symptoms. Same symptoms. This is not the first time thou dost behold Rude's symptoms. I came here to find out about them. There are many patients showing the same symptoms in the elven city above the surface. I'm dumb. I clicked the button. Aside. Okay. Didn't she finally advance to the surface? You mean Vivi, right? How didst thou know? I have some pictures taken in the city here. Forsooth, it's a portrait of Vivi. Though the composition is a little strange, elven arts is hard to understand. I would like to ask a few questions about this dragon. What kind of power does she have, and how could she spread such a strange disease? There's no cause to speak with the elves of the affairs of our dragons, our kin, our family, and privy secrets of our house may not be shared with any stranger. Please, it's important to me. Okay, at least she's half-voiced, right? Okay, dost thou seek to save thine? Well, not exactly, but there's something that's important to me. Of course, yes, I want to treat the elves who are suffering from the disease. It was not my intent for Vivi to wreak havoc upon reaching the surface. I did wish to allow her time to gradually adjust to the changes after waking from her slumber. But as soon as thine kind didst ignore my own warning and dig up all around the land, awakening Vivi. It's the elves. You have disrupted my plan, forcing Vivi to awaken from her sleep all of a sudden. Diseases appear without the patient's knowledge. Realizing that and working hard on treatment is important. So please help me resolve the situation. If I must, I shall tell thee, Vivi is the silver dragon. She hath the power to keep her surroundings clean, but as soon as she hath the power to do the opposite as well. Oh yes, silver has antibacterial effects, obviously. But are you saying to use that in reverse? That doesn't make any sense, it's strange. I know not the details. I do think so, for Vivi have such abilities. In the past, when I was closer to her, I too lived with constant sneezing. Oh, I too lived with constant sneezing every day. This silver crown I wear was a gift from Vivi. Even now, whenever I think of her, I still sneeze. Bruh. Could silver have that sort of effect in Alias? Parallel worlds, it's really hard to understand. Despite the gentleness of silver, Vivi was one of the mightiest dragons because of her power. Before Rude and Silver raised their rank right beneath mine, Vivi was the mightiest after me. Even Goldie, the golden dragon, did abandon her rank and become a merchant after being vanquished by Vivi. Oh wait, Goldie is the merchant. I was thinking of the other gold one. At the time, Goldie had reforged her melted horns. Oh, had to reforge her melted horns because of Vivi. Perchance Vivi could even vanquish me, but for some reason, she did hesitate to challenge me. Why did she hesitate? Well, I do not know either. It may have to do with a moment of weakness after hearing a dragon who had fallen out with me following the competition. But one day, we did find ourselves quarreling over the matter of expanding the dragon's realm to the surface. At that time, I did believe that the ways of the dragons were to be practiced among our kin. Though my thoughts have greatly shifted now, I did believe it back then. After Vivi chose to fall into a long slumber, she was disappointed in me, and now have come to this present situation. Is it just a small personal matter? It is not much aid, this information. Thanks for telling me though. Sample analysis complete. Campaign progress at 100%. Virus matching 0%. It's not a virus. Hold on. Every dragon is born from metals. Then could it be heavy metal poisoning? But the symptoms of silver poisoning don't match the current abnormalities at all. Excuse me. Could you show me that tiara for a moment? Art thou implying? Dost thou think I'm the same kind as the Sprite Queen? Oh my god. Thou dost wish for the red dragon behind thee to receive treatment, dost thou not? What? I might be able to find a solution if you let me analyze the crown you received as a gift from Vivi. I understand. If it is for Rude. Analysis device. Investigate the composition of this item. Analyzing. Silver 71%, 21% glass, 8% mercury. It's mercury poisoning! What? Glass? She said it was a diamond crown. Glass. Okay, mercury poisoning. You see, now I want to look it up because I did think it was mercury poisoning before, but it's saying like silver, man. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, she said it was diamond. Did I hear that wrong at the end? It said mercury. Mercury, right? Upon close inspection, it seems to be mercury inside the diamond-shaped glass embedded within the crown. Why is there mercury in a crown made by the silver dragon? Okay, she is part mercury. She is. I swear I'm not stupid. You know what, man? I'm gonna pat myself on the back because when I looked at her, you know, and I didn't know what mineral she was, my guess was mercury, and I'm not far off, you know. I was thinking silver. I did think silver as one of the guesses, but I said, nah, that's probably not silver. Like, I know there's a gold one, but like silver, you know, she looks more like mercury, right? I thought silver, then I thought steel because of the blades, but I'm like, steel is not like a real, it's not a real mineral, it's an alloy, right? Then I said mercury. Well, whatever, I guess you don't gotta be that smart, but, you know, how laughable art thou, how pitiable art thou. None can stand against me, the silver dragon Vivi, the conqueror of EDC. Seems my time has come to an end. Carry on my legacy, get the crown, and lead the Elven Empire. Maya, I'm sorry, but I'm not in a condition to carry anything either. Let's suffer together, lying here side by side for eternity. How about requesting help from the master? It's not too late, right? Be quiet. You should be thankful for this honor to suffer together with the mayor. Okay. It can't be. A plague is spreading in this Elias. I thought a mere cold would be the worst illness in this world. Is this cold really what will lead to our demise? If this continues, Monetian will fall because of that plague dragon. And it'll truly be the end when she finds out about the gas diffuser I was secretly developing. Mayor, you're preparing for biological warfare? Oh my god. That's such an inhumane and efficient method. It's just soil nutrient diffuser. Making sugar crops grow faster was the only way to stop the sprites from nagging. Bro. Yeah, it's true. The world is beyond our thinking. Well, if I'd known this would happen, I should have set up medical insurance. Oh my god. Mayor, did you forget the human kingdom protected by the 50 stars? America! Remember, no health insurance makes such a powerful kingdom. Oh my god. No, man, this is terrible. Yep, I'm taking a screenshot of that. Okay, I'm sending that in my funny chat. Be quiet! Okay, right, that was one of the basic requirements. Thou of the surface, art thou the leader of this realm? The leader. I am the mayor. The factory master who lost to me at the EDC did say thou art the highest rank here in Monetian. Thou conceded thy defeat and surrendered thy seat to me obediently. Listen, only we elves should rule over elves. We cannot repeat the humiliation of being ruled by other races. Mayor, that was truly a moving speech. No. Well then, thou dost not admit thy loss. I shall have no choice but to make thee suffer until thou dost. Well. Yamete kudasai. Hilda, where have you been all this time? I thought you betrayed and abandoned us. Ah, is there yet another challenger who dares to stand against me in this kingdom of stalagmites? Challenge me as you will, Vivi, the silver dragon shall accept thee gladly. I don't know if you're truly mistaken or deceiving us on purpose. You are not the Silver Dragon, right? Huh? What dost thou say? I know your secret. It's time to bring down your facade. Mercury Dragon Vivi. I was right! Well... Mercury, bro, like, listen, man, I know that's like, oh, what mineral is this, or whatever, but like, bro, just looking at this, you know, Mercury, people don't think of Mercury as like a thing, you know? They don't like think of it as like, oh yeah, there's this metal called Mercury. What are thou speaking of? Gadzooks, Forsooth, I, Vivi, and the Silver Dragon. Gadzooks. Why do you sound even stranger? I don't understand what you said, but it seems to be working. Keep going. After listening to the stories from the dragons, I came up with a hypothesis. All those who stood up to you were weakened and suffered from headaches and bronchitis. And then, just as I expected, I detected mercury in all of the current patients during the analyzing process. Normally, that would lead to a fatal outcome, but luckily, due to the strange structure of Elias, it stopped at these flu-like symptoms. And one more thing, I heard that during your previous fight with the gold dragon, you melted her golden horns, and everything fell into place for me. If you're Mercury, all of this suddenly makes sense, doesn't it? Blood. Thou hast misunderstood. Vivi was born of silver. If I'm wrong, here, why don't you hold my scalpel? If you're truly silver, you would be fine holding a silver scalpel, right? You cannot even touch it, can you? Because mercury melts silver. Fine. Upon thee, for such an insinuation, I'm not. I am the Silver Dragon. Dost thou not think I cannot even hold such a small dagger? I knew it. It would be. I knew it would be. See, the scalpel is starting to melt. Odds, Bodikins, get away from me. Where on earth art thou? Zounds, the diamond sent thee? No, that cannot be. Diamond never knew of my true nature. I troll. I don't know why you're hiding your nature, pretending to be the Silver Dragon. But it seems that like this secret is important to you. So I can keep it. I can help keep it for you. But not for free. There's one small condition. I begin to understand why Diamond hesitated to come to the surface. It seemeth that there were only it seemeth not that there were only such easy foes. Sigh, I admit that thou art wise, unlike them. Pray tell what thou dost desire. What are thy conditions? First, withdraw your powers from Monetium and return to the Dragon Realm. And from now on, I'd like to meet with you regularly. I have some ideas I might need your help with. Here's not a good place to speak about it. When you return to your realm, read this note and think about it. A note? I'm not sure what thou art planning, but very well. If doth not greatly disturb me, having a hobby may not be such a poor idea. Agreed. The dragon is running away. Hilda did it. I thought she'd be a resident at the hospital forever, but she's actually capable. The irritating coughing has stopped, Mayor. You're now talking back You're now talking back vital. Okay, whatever. Like vitality, like now talking back vitality. But then that has an extra L. Whatever. That's probably like a typo. because vitality. I mean, yeah, you know, whatever. Oh, I just realized I'm not gonna be able to finish this one before the daily reset. Vivi, thou hast returned! It has been long, Diamond. Didst thou settle the matter with elves well? Art thou beings called elves? I see. I didst try to go with her, but that bold elf was sticking to handling it by herself. That doth sound like her. Oh, the holy hand! I know thee, Diamond. Thou dost always respect spirit and confidence. Seeing the courage of, seeing the courage of the maiden of yore, it did take me in. You did take me in and raise me. You're right, forsooth, bro. In any case, I must needs apologize to thee for mine actions. The reason I did is go to the surface. Thou weren't angled, wert thou not? What? When thou didst awaken from thy long slumber, thou mightest find that thy rank hath been altered. I apologize. Whilst the younger dragons do fight amongst themselves and ascend their ranks, I did not want to disturb thy slumber. Okay, I need to actually reset the game now. They're gonna kick me out. Well, at least I can pull after the story now. Alright, now I have the temple. I have this. Okay, I'll keep watching. I cannot awake you, as I did not want to disturb thy sweet slumber. So I raised thee to an honorary rank, to allow the new ranks among the young dragons instead. If thou desirest it, I shall restore thy rank even now. It's okay, I understand. To be honest, rank has never had great meaning to me. Yes, thou wert ever so strong, it is no wonder. I remember, there was not a single fight thou couldst not win. I think it was just once when thou didst decline due to thy condition. Art thou speaking of when Steel didst challenge me? Wait, so there is Steel! I do remember that pitiful creature. Doth she still linger at the lower rank? Steel. Sadly, yes. Though her efforts are admirable, the results are not good enough. Damn. Okay, so Steel sucks? How does Steel suck? I would expect there to be like lower ones like Copper, or like, I don't know, man, you know? Zinc? Iron, like, you know? However, I'm now beyond the ranks, so there should be no further chance to challenge her. It may be unfortunate for Steel, hehe. In any case, I, Vivi, the Silver Dragon, accept mine honorary rank, and wish to be close with thee again as before. I too would be pleased. If that were the case. Thou hast always understood me without constraint, Vivi. I recall the days when thou wouldst offer thy earnest advice to me. Let us get along well as in the past days. Diamond, canst thou tell me what have happened while I was in slumber? Ah, that's right. There were a lot of changes. First of all, I had better start with the Yggdrasil order. Yggdrasil order? Yes, and the one who is called the Master and doth lead the order, thou must know of the one. When the Master didst appear, the new order was established both on the surface and here beneath the earth. And we dragons, as part of Elias, have determined to accept the new order as well. Very interesting. Thy long-held desire to advance to the surface could be achieved without force. If thou finish learning all of these new facets, I shall gladly allow thee to come and go between the surface freely. Understood. If all have turned as I wished, then I have no more desire. Bro, I feel like you and I want the same thing. Although your methods are certainly rough, I think there's something to learn. If I study your power and create diseases that only I can treat in Elias, then everyone could come to understand the value of health as well. I want the world to call for me. Yo, Dao seems to have interesting thoughts. It wouldn't hurt meeting her, perhaps. For the time being, we may cooperate and prepare to look into opportunities, bro. Owls are evil. They're all evil. Okay, I need to put these cookies away like I just left the thing open. Okay, that's good enough. However, Diamond, I cannot understand thee. Thou accepted the order of sprites even as a leader of the dragons. If the master is the master that much more powerful? Or Diamond, art thou weaker than I thought? At least I need to find the master and figure out what their secret is myself. Sigh. I was angered because the rank had shifted. Diamond, thou art as simple as before. Ever unchanging, just the same as Diamond. It's almost grieveth me to behold. Dost thou forget all how thou didst oppose and dismiss mine ideas before? I know thou art better in managing details instead of grand matters, though seemeth still lacking in seeing the bigger picture. What I desired to do by advancing to the surface was not merely a matter of exchange. Many of my plans have strayed far from what I had thought. But it matters not, I'll not give up. Though I must take a longer path, I shall achieve my goals one day. Drinking mercury and choosing a path of the Dragon King was for that very reason, was it not? My resolve against the one who did forsake me is not so gentle. You know that, right, Mother? Ah. Every time Vivi leaks her mercury on the roots of the forest, the sounds of groans and pain echo deep in the underground. Whoa. But no one can hear it. Only the trees can understand the language of their kind. All they can do is pray silently, trembling their branches in fear. May the day never come when their mother shares the nightmare with the world. What? Bro. Literally mental. Well, here's what I don't get, right? Like, I know, like the original L-Dimes, they're all part of the same group. Is it just eternal life because they were like the first ones of their kind? But like, I've seen art of them like being together, like knowing each other, but apparently they don't, and it's confusing. I don't know. I guess I'll find out later when we have whatever event that is. Alright, share this one. Share that one. And that's good. Got my claiming all the stuff around here. Oh, this is like... Here's what I don't get, okay? Listen. I know this is technically a good deal, okay? Because it is 500 for 15 pulls. But those tickets are just garbage. I don't trust them. They don't give you anything. Okay, whatever. Okay, so for gemstone button, I want one of these, which needs more mushrooms. And for this one, I want that, which needs fabric. Okay, so where is... Okay, I think I just need to do this one. And then mushrooms. Yeah, sure. Okay, and then I can do plastic. Gold. Bro. And then this. Okay. Okay, and then I want to craft not one of those. I need two of these, which is right. Then for the gemstone button, I need two of these. I guess I could just do the dollars. Oh wait. I can also put this on. Come on, come on. Come on, come here. Okay.
そうでしょう。私を見捨てた者に対する執念。今日は何をお見せしましょうか。
But I didn't buy the. Okay, whatever. I didn't buy the 100 energy in the shop yesterday.
今日は何をお見せしましょうか。一体何を。私の出番ですわね。
There is a mini game here. Okay, wait, now I'm clear yet. Store. Can buy this. Oh, not the plastic. Dude, that's kind of sucks, man. I'm gonna pay for plastic. That's expensive, plastic. Alright, I have all the poles. I'm gonna have Okay, well, I guess I'll start off by using this. That was a highball, so I'm happy with that. Okay, wait, hold on. Pull up my little sheet here. Do I have like a clean image of this one? I do. Alright, let's see what it is. Hopefully not a dupe. Okay, that's not a dupe. That's good.
私の名前はアメリアです。助手のアメリアです。何のご用でしょうか。
Put down, put today's date in my little list thingy. Alright. After I do the polls today, I'm going to have to like write them down in the thingy. Alright, I'll do 30 of these. I don't really expect to get anything from these though. Well, look, I got nothing. That's why I don't bother using those. But it is good that I saved them for this event. I guess I might as well pull this one instead. I should also pull this. I could just exchange it. Okay, well, I'm gonna do these. But actually, I need to do some math. I do want to get the things in the premium shop here. And that cost a total of
これは価値のある宝石ですね。
6,300. Yeah, for these three things on the top, 6,300 to get them, right? And considering I'm gonna have to wait to do all the pulls anyways because of this event, right? I get 60 more pulls, so I don't gotta worry too much about the thing. I'll go until I have like 5,000 maybe, I don't know. 5,000 and 4,000. I'm not getting anything. Okay. Well, we can't be lucky all the time. So it's just gonna be one of those times, things like this. Need to check on my currency really quick. Oh! Wow! Okay, dragon. Dragon. Let's go. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, I need to like check something. Cause like 25, you get 5 from the event. So you need 20 more. If you pull her a second time, you do get 20 more. Okay, I'll do one more 10 pull. Okay. I am going to take a screenshot of this and put it inside of my little thingy. And I can also put I can also put this one on my list. And then okay. I'm not sure if that showed up in chat because I don't really think I have people here, right? But there was a bot in the chat and it said possible ban evader monitoring, so I guess it didn't show up for other people. I don't really know how it works. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay, well, I'll fill in the rest of the stuff later. I don't really gotta do it right now, right? Okay, well, I did the poll. Okay, I did 110. Oh, do you get 10 of these? Okay, that makes it a lot easier for me, actually. I only need to pull her one time. leveling all these things up is just, I mean, it's not very time consuming. It's not like you have a lot to upgrade, usually. Okay, that's all. Did that finish, or is it that bug again? Oh, it did finish. Cool. Sure, why not? Let's check the achievements. And go to over here. Spend the extra currency, yeah. And then come over here. Well, I'm almost done with Sulfur, actually. Let me finish that up. Alright, quickly. Then Vivi. Of course, of course. And this one. Okay, that's what's annoying about it. Wait, I have already. Alright, ready. No, I didn't have that one already. I didn't have that one already. Okay, good thing I checked after, before doing that one. So this one and shoe. This one, yeah. Okay. So I need... This is the only one I would need from here. And I'm just doing this like in the most efficient way so I don't waste energy. Like that. Is that hat? That is hat. I thought down the slot was shit. But yeah, I mix it up. Okay, that's done. Next, let me see, Quicksilver shield that absorbs damage, it shows destroyed position and reduces defense nearby enemies. I could just day one max the skill. I mean, that's like the quick skill. Dealing magic damage to the first enemy within a designated area and casting a shield. $280. I'm definitely like, I don't have anyone else to use this stuff on, so of course. Recovers HP self-healing tank. But she is busted. Okay, I'll just level up that one right now. And this one. Yeah, I guess I could put a 7 for now. I probably shouldn't have made myself broke like instantly. I could have waited for that. What you doing? Okay, well, I am running out of stuff, so I'll just feed you two. Alrighty, so that's the daily thingy done. I am gonna have to wait to do the polls, and because I always wait until like the end of the version. Oh, actually, I might not be able to do that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. So I don't have to pull her, I'm going to exchange for one of her. Now, I'm going to do that because she is one of the characters I want to build for the, you know, upcoming Dimensional Clash. And if I don't have her, you know, then I can't build her. And I want the polls to be on stream, so I can't pull her last day and then build her last day, you know. So I am going to exchange her. That's painful, but yeah, I'll have to do that.
モナティアム大学病院首席研修医、私の名前はヒルで診察を受ける準備はできましたか?
I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this and put it on my little list thing. I forgot where I put this. I go into here. And what's the thing I wrote? This. Okay, that's simple. But yeah, now I can build her too, right? My current list, like, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Friends list, funny. I can't really, you know. Okay, they haven't logged in for 2 days. Oh my god. Alrighty. I meant to click yes. Oh my god. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, right. So I would end the stream here, however, they did add main story chapter. So I'm actually gonna do that now, like I have the time. Should take about an hour, I think. Oh, there's only six episodes in this. Yeah, I definitely have time. Okay, Elves Light Trice. Was there any doubt?
教師様、ここにもサインを。
Sign here too. Alright. More
こ
paperwork.
こにも。
And here. Scratching up. Definitely.
それからここにも。
And here as well.
これもです。
This one too. Bro,
どうかしましたか？
what is it? I told you to stop sneaking in things like a holiday waiver.
私が入れた
I
わ
did
けでは
not
あ
put
りま
that
せん。
in. Really?
どうやら書
It
類
looks
整
like there
理
was
中
some
に
mistake
何
while
かミス
organizing
があ
the
ったようです
documents.
思ったより注
How
意深くて
thorough.
やりにく
You
い
are
です
not
ね。
making this easy.
では次に
Now,
進みま
moving
しょう。
on. Let us continue signing. Physical rights waiver. This one is even worse. No, you little. It's scary how she's shamelessly making me work to the bone. We keep trying to slip shady contracts past me and done working. Oh, my apologies. It seems the freshman got fickle and spat it back out.
こういう時
This is
は
why it's
何も考
sometimes
え
easier
ず
to
に
deal
印
with Her
鑑を押す
Majesty.
女王
She
様
just
の
stamps
方
without
が。
thinking.
申し訳あり
Oh,
ま
my
せん。
yeah, okay. That's nonsense.
嘘ではありま
I
せん。
swear it is true.
私た
We
ち
spite
妖精
sentient
は
objects to
物に
perform
魔法
simple
をかけて
tasks,
単
but
純作業をさ
sometimes
せて
the
いる
more
のですが、
willful ones
た
refuse
ま
to
にいる意志の
cooperate.
強い者はなかなか言うことを聞かない時があるのです。
Right. Yeah. I still can't get used to this. Feels like a lot of times passed since I first ended up in LES. Getting information filtered through nurse nonsense makes it impossible to tell what's actually real. Speaking of which, how's Earth been? Haven't seen her since last
女王
time.
様はいつもと
Nasty
同
is
じで
always
す
the
ね。
same. She ignores her studies and goes around begging for baked goods at the bakery. Begging? Does she even need to? She's the queen.
前に私が
Last time I told her if you
何か
want
を手に
something,
入れるた
you
め
have to
には
claim it
自ら
yourself. And then, so she's claiming it by begging. That's exactly how her logic would work. It's a bit depressing how I immediately understood
そ
her
れでも
reasoning.
王国運営に大きな問題は出ません。
Still, there hasn't been any major problems with the
まあ、
kingdom's
いつも
management.
私が裏方を
I
務めて
mean,
いるの
I
で
ended up.
慣れているところもありますが、
I mean, I have always been cleaning up after her, so this is nothing new. What about the priestesses? What are they up
教師
to?
様の部下
You
たちの
mean
ことで
are
す
your
か？
underlings? Underlings, that sounds kind of cheap, but yeah, sure.
いつものように
No,
人
is
を
they're
して
praying
祈
in
っ
the
ていま
prayer
す。
room. You mean napping?
お昼寝ではありません。
Napping. No,
お祈り
they're
です。
praying. It is well
世界中と
documented
交
act
信
of
するという
communication
大
with
変
the
重要な
Inquisitor.
仕
About that praying, can I try it too? Isn't it strange for the master not to
教師
pray?
様、
Master, as
何
I've said
度も
before,
期待してい
prayer
ます
is a
が、
duty of
祈るの
lesser
は会の
priestesses.
私のような主
If
体
the
長、
head
教師様がお
priestess,
祈りする
like
と、
me, or
み
master
んなお
start
昼寝ば
praying,
かりして、
we will all end up
教
taking
団を
naps
運
all
営する
day.
者がいな
There will
くな
be
る
no
の
one
です。
to run the order. So it really is nothing.
お祈り
I
です。
told you, it is prayer. Alright, now that I think about it, are we getting along with the other races?
アニマル感
You
想動以
mean
降
after
の
the
話
Chow
です。
incident? Yeah, the Chow incident.
どちらが気になりますか？
Which part are you curious about?
囚人たちは
The Rubbies well are causing trouble as always, but it's nothing to worry about.
たまに私たちの
Every
農
now
園
and
に
then
押
they
し入
sneak
って
into our fields and
いや
steal
そもそも
vegetables.
私た
But
ち
since
妖
those
精が
ingredients
嫌っ
that
ている
sprites
と
do
ころ
not
な
like
ので
anyways, we just
それ
let
く
slide.
らいならと
If you don't like vegetables, why do you grow them in the first place?
魔法の農機具が勝手
The
に育てて
magic
いる
farming
作物
tools
な
take
の
care
で
of the crops
何
on
か
their
やっ
own,
てい
so
る
we
な
just
と
let them
放置
be.
しています。
I see. I haven't seen Tig's group around. They're not up to something again, are they?
村長のディア
I
ナさん
heard
に叱ら
they
れてか
went
ら
to schedule
山ごもり修
training
行
after
のよう
getting
なことを
scolded
して
by
いると聞き
Diana
ました
and
が
the village chief.
詳しく
I
は
do not
私も知り
know
ま
the
せん。
details. I don't know if it's because Diana has good nature, but I guess things are going well with the Verbees.
おや、
Okay,
何事で
can't
最大
be.
限効率
Let's
的
hope
に仕
not to
事を
interrupt
させな
such
ければならない
masters
の
at
で、
maximum work
教師様
efficiency
の
right
業務
now.
時間を邪魔し教師様、
Master Head Priestess, this is bad. Mari, what's going
エルフ
on?
たちが
The elves, I think they've done something.
私はきっとこ
I
うな
knew
ると
this
思
would
う
happen. Of course, the elves caused another
エルフた
mess.
ちが何をどうしま
What
した
exactly did they do?
私も詳しいこと
I
は
don't
わ
know
か
the
んないんで
details
す
either.
が
Her Majesty told me to bring both of you right away.
女王様が
Is that so? Er,
女王様
Your Majesty, please calm down. Betrayal, they betrayed us. Urban, what is it this
どう
time?
なさったのですかちょっとこれ見
Look
てよ
at this. This is proof the elves have betrayed us once again. What did they do this time?
ちょっとあんなに優しく
I've
して
let
あ
them
げ
off
た
easy
の
many
に
times.
こ
Here, look at this sack of sugar. Sack of
れ
sugar.
今日の成分
Ingredient
表
list on the sack says 98% saturin. Saturin? What
サ
is
ッカ
that?
リンはエル
Saturin
フ
is
た
a
ちが
sweetener
私たちに売っている甘
that
味料で
the
す
elves sell us. Is it different from sugar? You don't know anything
これ
about
だから
bread, do
素
you?
人
Listen up. You can't bake bread with saturin.
パンに砂糖を入
You
れる
add
理由
sugar
は
to bread,
甘みを出す
not
ためじゃな
because
く
it
て
tastes sweet,
イ
but
ーストの
because
発
it
酵を
helps
助け
with
るためな
yeast
んだから
fermentation. I feel like I just learned something I didn't need to know. So you swap the sugar out with something similar. Since when?
今朝よ
This morning, that's why I called you urgently. If we run into supply issues with baked goods again, the kingdom will be in shambles. I can't tolerate this any longer. And did you ask why they suddenly switched out the to saturin after supplying sugar just fine?
聞かなくてもわか
That's
るわ
because they're
エルフ
elves.
だからよ
Elves always
エルフって
betray
い
us.
うのはいつも裏
Oh, you're not wrong considering what I've seen firsthand, but
あの
who's there? It's Rone.
こんにちは
Hello, I'm
大使館
Rone,
に派遣されま
dispatched
した
to the embassy.
ローネです
We've met
以
before,
前
right?
お会い
Rone, I didn't know you were the one sent to the embassy.
そうなん
Of
です
course, I'm here for diplomacy,
全然怪しい
and
こと
nothing
なんてしていませ
suspicious
ん
is
し
going on, not at all.
うーん
Gee,
怪しいわね
suspicious. That's super suspicious. Okay, do you know anything about saturin?
サッカリンナトリウムですか
Sodium
地
saccharin
球にい
is
た
how
時
it's
に見た
pronounced.
化学
Okay.
物質ですねサッカリンとは
It's a
19
chemical I
世紀頃
saw
に
back
発
on
明
Earth.
された
It was invented around the 19th century, which is the 1800s. No, I'm not looking for an encyclopedia
私
entry.
たちを騙
You
そう
sent
と
this
した
to
んです
deceive us. Don't you dare lie to me.
もう
Oh, so
疑
you
わ
already
れたんです
received it.
ね
I guess I'm late.
それは
But this isn't a mistake or a scam. What?
その
You see, there was a problem in the
私たち
factory
モ
in
ナ
the
ティアム
factory
の工場
district
地
of
区に
Montium,
問題が
so
発
we
生し
sent
た
the
ので
closest substitute we can find. What
モ
kind
ナ
of
ティアムの
problem?
製品を
I
生
heard
産
that
する工場
elementals
地区が
attacked their factories.
精霊たち
The
に
one that
攻撃
produces
さ
the
れた
good
工
for
場が復旧
monetarium.
するまで
It'd be
砂糖
difficult
の
for us to
供給
supply
が厳し
sugar
くなり
until
そう
the
だと
factories are
私
restored,
の方か
so
ら
I
う
was
まく
ordered
伝
to
えるよう
explain
に
the
と指令があり
situation.
ま
Wait,
指令って
was I
バラ
supposed
して
to
もいい
reveal
のか
that?
な
Did I just messed
私
up?
精霊たちが
Elementals.
精霊たちが
Elementals
山
came
から
down
降り
from
て
the
き
mountains
て
and attacked the elves'
エルフと
factories.
奇妙ですね
That's strange. Elementals
Maybe
rarely
it's
leave their
even-
area. Wait, there are elementals in this world too?
魔法があるんだか
If
ら
magic exists, it's
精霊
only
がいるのは
natural for
当然じゃない
elementals
です
to
か
exist as well. What kind of logic is that?
えっ
I don't know, it's pretty logical. I only see the
魔力
flow
の
of
循
magic
環
is
が
regulated
精
by
霊たち
elementals.
によって
That's a
行われ
fundamental.
私の本当の
Finally, a
実
chance to
力
show
を
off
見
my
せる
truth.
か
Blah 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 blah. We need to act fast before our show starts her magic
女王
lecture.
様
Your Majesty.
めったにない説
Every
明のチャン
opportunity
ス
to give a
が
lecture gone just like that. Yeah.
砂糖がない
Without sugar, we can't make
と
baked
私は
goods.
むしろいい
No,
ことだと思い
I
ま
don't
すよ
mind. To be honest, this gives me a
久し
chance
ぶ
to
りに
return
魔
to
法
my
学校の
magic
仕事も
school
できるし
duties, you know?
家賃は
And who's going to pay rent? You think the worthless saccharin is going to recover it? Urban's logic may be flawed, but without baked goods, we're gonna have another insurgency. We should resolve this quickly. What's the current situation in Montian? I've only heard reports that the attack is still ongoing. But I don't know the details. Okay, wait. We've always been at odds with elementals. We'll handle it properly this time, I guess. We gotta help the elves. That's the only way to get back our soft and fluffy baked goods. You're not being too rash, Your Majesty. Really? You're going to help us? The elves are our main sugar supplier, our valuable ally. Of course we should protect them. Well, the intention is so obvious that it's almost embarrassing. Still elementals, I wonder what they are. Well. Well then, have a safe trip. What? What do you mean have a safe trip? Huh? Surely don't think we are going with you, do you? I thought you'd come along since your queen is going too. Aster, think about it for a moment. We agreed to help the elves only this morning. It is lunchtime now, and you expect us to suddenly drop everything and leave? Does that sound reasonable to you? We have our schedules too, unlike Her Majesty and the other sprites who lounge around the palace. We do not just sit around doing nothing. When something urgent comes up, the best course of action is to postpone it. Okay. That's, I think about she has a point. I'm your queen. Why should I be the only... Why should I care about your schedules for my trip? Your Majesty, our kingdom is no longer in chaos. Now is the time to properly manage and take care of the kingdom. Yet you suddenly decided on your own to offer support. That is why you and the master will be heading out for now. In situations like this, it is best to wait and step in at the most decisive moment to leave a strong impression. Then why not send another sprite instead of Urban? Because she's going to be more useful when she is not here. Clearly. Okay. Oh, you're sending her because there's no way she'd actually govern properly if she stayed here, right? You guess it, right? Sadly. I can handle things well, too. You're all making fun of me again. Oh really? Can you handle those stacks of paperwork that you have hidden behind your bookshelf, Your Majesty? It's over. It's so over. Yeah, how did you... But it's scary to go there alone. Now you're casually pretending I don't exist. Oh wait, yeah, I'm going there too. It's like, bro... Okay. You might be smarter than me, but you're terrible at fighting. Do not underestimate the Magister, Your Majesty. Even with a frail and weak appearance, the Master remains one of the two pillars upholding the Sprite Kingdom. If only the Master ate as much as possible and bulked up a little. Bro. It's so over again. I can't tell if that was a compliment or an insult. Well, if Your Majesty's strength and the Master's intelligence, there's nothing that you cannot overcome. Be confident. I'll be coming along too, so it'll be fine. Wow. I mean, that sounds like I don't want her here. But, that's not the case. Okay, I'll be coming along too, so it'll be fine. Rone. Honestly, that makes me even more worried. She's an elf. Who knows if she's up to something. Thanks for coming along with us. Then what about the other sprites besides Nair? Are you all too busy? I need to meet this month's sales quota to pay my rent. I already have plans. What about Mayo? Mayo said she needs to restock her collection. Went out to buy a limited edition collectible or something. I don't think they're actually too busy with urgent matters to join us. I can't shake the feeling that they don't want to go with everything. Well then, there will be all. Don't look so down, Your Majesty. We will catch up with you as soon as we wrap up our urgent tasks. We? I thought only you were ever going there. Sure. Read the room. Yup. Just my luck. You know, since we're here, can Komi come with us? That would be really nice, you know? When the queen says she's doing something, shouldn't everyone be like, oh, understood, Your Majesty, and just follow along without question? This is a rare chance for me to shine. What's the point if there are no bystanders? Well, if that's how things would, that's how things would usually go, yes. If that queen wasn't Urkin, that is. Don't worry too much. You just lack leadership, that's all. What did you say? Oh, just kidding. It's not gonna say anything wrong. Why is she looking at me like that? Well, that's one way to make it clear she's not your queen. Urpid, since we've got a long walk ahead, why don't you tell me more about the elementals? Haven't I explained before? No. You only talk about baked goods once my work hours are over. I never did that. Elementals, well, they're kind of like the magic we use. You could say that they're magic that moves on its own. They have a form, but no physical body. They think for themselves. Yeah, that's something like that. Should be enough to get the gist of it. I should have asked this to her before we left. They're like the genie of the lamp. Genie of the lamp? Yes, except they don't grant wishes. How do you know about the genie? I read a children's book about in a library at an Earth prison camp. Ah, whole new world, such a beautiful poem. What exactly is this prison camp you elves were kept in? Oh right, just like a genie, if an elemental's roost is in danger, the elemental herself would be in danger too. You know how the genie can be in trouble if something happens to a lamp, right? And that's why you can't defeat elementals no matter how many times you hit them. Their energy will just scatter away if you do so. How can you know so much about defeating elementals? That's because I heard it from an elemental friend inside a test tube. I mean, I read it in a library. To fight the enemy, you must study them. It's a key principle of elven warfare. Rane? Huh? About the attack of those elementals. Yes. Could it be something that you brought upon yourselves? That's ridiculous. We did nothing. We were just living peacefully. Wait, why are you asking this all of a sudden? Since you put the sprites and the rare beasts in trouble with the Chow incident, it's possible you did something similar with other races too. Not at all. Humans are way too perceptive for their own good. You don't sound very convincing. You think so too, right? Well, Nate, if you don't start being honest, we're heading back to the Sprite Kingdom. What? No, if you don't help the elves, the sugar... Read the room, Urpin. Huh? What room? I'm just a mere spy. I can't spill Monothium's secrets. Well, let's go back. Wait, you serious? Yeah, if the elves are hiding something, we can't just blindly help them. We need to understand the situation properly, so we don't get tricked later. Hold on. You see... The truth is... Yes. Maltium's a city powered by elemental labor. Oh. 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 What? No matter how advanced our technology is, we've never found a way to generate power on our own. Since we couldn't develop the perpetual motion machine, we turned to elementals as an alternative source of power. Elementals generate power how? Water elementals are used in cooling systems for generators and spin turbines. Fire elementals are fed wood or trash to produce heat. Wind elementals turn windmills. Earth elementals filter minerals. Just what the heck have you guys been up to? Solar power alone wasn't enough to sustain our entire city, but we did sign proper labor contracts and give good benefits. Benefits for elementals. What benefits? I bet those contracts are nothing but scams. No, that's not true. Then explain it properly. I don't know the details either, I'm just a spy, you know. Maybe the power plant staff or Miss Elena could explain better, but... I didn't read that. It's classified information. You're still hiding something, aren't you? Spit it out. Huh? Oh, looks like words alone won't cut it. Wake the heck up, Master. We have a city to burn. There you go, saying odd words again. The Majesty without us, the sugar. Well, you can make a Dalgona candy with heated sugar, so it's not a big loss. Really, we could just make baked goods with Dalgona instead. You need more than sugar to make Dalgona dough. Okay, I'll talk. I know Miss Elena and Miss Amelia's secrets. I see. You're actually going to tell us. You gave in just because of some threats over Dalgona. And it doesn't actually spend work hours on research and development. She just plays retro games all day. She recently finished her 6,014th playthrough of the Elven Scrolls 6 and watched the bad ending. That's completely useless information. But I hacked into Miss Elena's research computer to find out. That makes it classified. Well, I don't think she has any more useful information. I don't know all that was, but I feel like I learned some very important secrets. No, we did not. What are you talking about? I meant the part about the elementals. That was the important part. Guess I'll get scolded if I say I wasn't paying attention and missed that part. Huh? You're right. I got thrown off by her nonsense. Now she's smirking at me. This way. Well, what do you mean this way? This isn't the path to Monetium. We have to go to the factory district, not the city. Oh, I see. But Erpin, are you really okay with helping the Ice? Why? They're basically enslaving elementals. It kinda doesn't feel right to take their side. It's definitely something to think about. Right? I think it's time for Elena's public apology part 2. I mean, she's right. Maybe we should drag her to the top of Elemental Mountain and tie her up and make her apologize to the elementals. Is that really all it takes to resolve this? I know you're hesitating, but you don't have much of a choice. The truth is, we do need the elves' help right now. We'll just have to talk our way through this somehow. This is giving me a headache. Oops, I picked the wrong one. So this is the dark side of court politics. I sure have lots of responsibilities to bear. Well, oh wait. No matter how we handle this, the outcome will leave a bad taste, yeah. Where there's smoke, there's no fire. Wait. Does that make sense? Yeah, why is it so hot here? Because everything's on fire. Attacking our fire elementals, need to be careful. Okay, so what do we do? Well, maybe we just keep cool. I thought you'd at least give me a fireproof suit, but you don't have a plan either. Can't they at least change the siren sound? Well, I'll give you orders right now. The suppression unit will divide the two groups as planned and surround the factory entrances. Hold the line until we receive orders from the mayor. Don't let the elementals escape. That voice. That's the suppression unit, Chief Kana. Hey Kana. No. Why are you here? The Sprite Kingdom sent reinforcements, so I was guiding them. Reinforcements? Just two. We're not just any two. You're looking at Queen Irvin, the mightiest sprite in the kingdom, and the master, the new leader of the Yggdrasil Order. Please just introduce us normally. This is embarrassing. Yo, just sit here and enjoy your coffee. Oh, great. So the two most useless of the Sprite Kingdom are here. And I heard everything from running on the way here. Hey, who do you think you're talking? Hey, who do you think you are talking to me like that? We're not close enough for that kind of casual speech. No, wait, that's not the point. It's the human master who suddenly appeared in the pet queen. Hey, shouldn't it be the queen and her pet human instead? Okay, well. So has our queen of incompetence come to see how the mayor of monitoring actually gets things done? It's a very educational opportunity. What on earth would I learn from you? You're the one enslaving elementals in the factory. What? Mayor, as for your orders, we've surrounded the factories and are keeping the elementals contained. Good work, suppression unit, Chief. These elementals and their anger issues. Whenever they throw a fit, it's such a headache. Bro, Elena. What? Ronnie told us everything. This whole mess is your fault. My fault? What are you talking about? What exactly did the mayor do wrong? This all happened because he treated elementals like slaves. Slave. Oh. What are they even talking about? Don't pretend you don't know. You already... The factory's on fire. We don't have time to argue over nonsense. Amelia, come with me. Well... I'm not going in there alone. Why is the suppression unit just standing by? Mayor's orders. And I told you to stop speaking to me so casually. I'm not your friend, bro. Let's go after them. Who knows what Elena might do to those elementals. I'm coming too. Where do you think you're going? I can tell they're about to cause trouble. I'll hold Kana off. Go on ahead. Thanks, Rane. Well, it's so over. Hey, where do you think you're going? The mayor said no one's allowed to follow. Well, just please, just one more chance. We won't disobey orders ever again. What exactly have you done to deserve forgiveness? Abandoning your duty and leaving your post. I'll eradicate you as punishment. Stop. Well, no. Who are you? What is this? A sprite? Hey, and who is she? She was throwing out some villainous lines. I totally thought it was Elena, but how should I know? I'm Ifrit, the noble fire elemental. The sprites showing up in the owl's prison. So it was just as I feared. Just as you feared. What are you talking about?
風に聞いたぞ。
The wind told
妖
me
精たちが
the spreads of
狡
allied
猾なエル
with
フ
the
と手を組んだ
deceitful
世界樹の
elves.
近くにエルフたちを
You allowed
招き
them near
世界
Yggdrasil
中を汚染
and
さ
let
せて
them
いる。
pollute it.
汚染して
Polluting
る
Yggdrasil? They said they just
エ
wanted
ルフ
to
たちはそう
research.
言うだろうな。
Of course, that's what they would say. That's how elves
俺
operate.
の同族が騙さ
They've
れたよう
deceived
に
you just like how they tricked my kin. Were the elves really scheming
こ
something
こ
all
にいる
along?
俺の同族を見
Look
て
at
み
my
ろ。
kin. They fell for
エ
the
ルフた
elves'
ちの
sweet
還
words
元に
and
乗せ
became
ら
their
れ
slaves.
奴隷にな。別
I
に
don't
騙され
think
た
we
わ
fell
けじゃ
for
ない。
anything.
うるさい。お前
Silence.
たちは
You
今
don't
自
even
分が
realize
どん
the
な
situation
で
you're in.
も
But
そこまでだ。
if
イブリ
that's enough,
いつの間に
when did you?
同族を虐
I
待す
can
る
no
お
longer
前を
stand by and
これ
watch
以
you
上見過
oppress
ごす
your
わ
own
けには
race.
今すぐモナティアムの
You
領土か
leave
ら
the
出ていく。
territory of
お前
Monatium
の住みかに
immediately
戻れ。
and return to your own home. Oppressing her own race? What's happening
口だけ
now?
は達者だ
You
な。
tricked my kin, yet you
俺
dare
の
act
同
so
族を
high and
騙
mighty.
す口だけなのはお
The
前
only
の
one
方だ。
acting high and mighty here is you.
四大精霊
The
補給
elemental
残業
insurance,
手当
overtime
有
pay,
給休暇とリフレッ
guaranteed,
シュ休暇も保証
paid,
食
and
事手当
home
住宅手当に退職
turn
金も
full.
即日
Okay,
全
wait,
額
I'm
支
like,
給
I'm losing my mind. God. Okay, I'm alive. Maybe I can read this time. The elemental insurance, overtime pay, guaranteed paid and home return leave, full room and board provided, and retirement benefits paid out in full on the day of
さらに保育施設や休憩室も24時間稼働中です。
on the day of
モナティアム
departure.
の労働福祉は
Okay,
最
yeah,
高です
that's the most important part. The state-of-the-art playroom and break lounges are also available all day. Monotone labor benefits are unmatched.
この工場の精
The
霊た
elementals
ち
in
は
this factory
工
are
場の
slaves.
非効率
They're
で強
workers
制
who
的な
fled
労働から逃げ出し
the
て未来のため
inefficient
に集ま
and
った
oppressive
労働
labor
者
of
た
their
ちに過ぎ
hometown
ない
to
の
find
だ。
a better future. Are they serious right now? I don't know.
精霊が自分の故郷に貢
It
献
is
す
an
るのは
elemental's
当然
duty
の
to
義務
serve
だ。
their birthplace.
俺た
We
ち
are the
は
ones
エ
who
イリ
keep
アスの原
the
則秩序を維持
Elias
する。
elemental order.
崇高な
A
使
great
命がある。
responsibility, that kind of thing.
そうだ。
That's right.
使命のために
So you're fine with trampling on those beneath you for the sake of this so-called responsibility? It sounds exactly like the rhetoric you'd hear from a dictator. She keeps saying words that she's in no position to say.
キャラクター崩壊
She's
だ。
breaking character.
キャラクター崩壊
No,
はあ
she's
りま
not
せん。
breaking character.
工場地区の
The
精霊たちは
elementals in
モ
the
ナティアム
factory
がなく
district
私たち
are
は
invaluable,
私たちの利益のためならば何でも保証できるのです。
invaluable workers that Monatium cannot function without. We're willing to provide anything necessary to secure our profits.
精霊こそ
Elementals are
ま
the
さに
closest
無
thing
限
to
動力の原理に最
perpetual
も
energy
疑似
source.
科学の現実的な証拠が生きて
A
動いてい
living,
るのに
breathing
それを詐欺契約なんか
proof
で
of
逃
the
がすわけが
pseudoscience
ないだ
made
ろう。
real. There's no way we'd risk losing them to some scam contract. My brain cannot handle this situation. So what you're saying is this isn't some kind of slave contract, and yet Ifrit stormed in here to rescue the
救
elementals.
出じゃね
This is no rescue. Traitors, elementals who abandoned their birthplace must be eradicated. That is our law. Please save me, Mayor.
え。エレナが
So Elena is on the good side here. That Elena? No, wait.
これも
This has to be a
詐欺なん
scam
じゃないの
too.
一体市長様は何
Just
だと思
what
っ
do
てい
you
るのです
think
か？
of our
なぜそこまで
mayor?
信用
Why
で
are you
きない
so
のでしょう？
unwilling to trust her? Considering everything you guys have done.
そうよ
Yeah,
反
she
省文
even
だ
got
って誰かに手伝って
help
もらっ
writing
て
her
終わ
letter
ら
of
せたくせ
apology.
手伝ってもらっ
Help,
た？
Miss Elena personally wrote all 3,000
Elena-sama
pages
wa-
of that letter. What? Then why are some pages in a different
エレナ様
handwriting?
が開発
That
され
was
た
due to a
反
different
省文
font
自
setting
動作
mistake
成ロボッ
in
ト
the
アームのコード設
automated
定
letter
を
of
誤って
apology
入力
writer
されたため
robot
です。
arm that Miss Elena developed. So she didn't write it
ですが
herself, but
エ
it
レナ様
was
が
written
独
by
自
her
に開発
personally
された
that's
ロボットなら実質
personally
も
built
同然
by
ではあり
Miss
ません
Elena.
か？
There's no
反省
difference.
文作成以
The
外の
robot was
用途に
clearly
ない
designed for writing a letter
純
of
粋に
apology.
反省
It
が
has
目
no
的
other
の
function. Twisted logic is making my head spin. I mean, I guess she did make a robot for the apology, so I guess
私た
that's
ちは
the
どう
thing.
したらいいの
Mm,
どっちを助けるべき
so who is supposed to help? I'm gonna say Elena probably. Should probably help Elena for now.
もともとそのために
Yeah,
来
that's
た
why
し
we came
ね
here
奴隷
anyways.
とかそう
And
い
it's
う
a
のじゃ
relief
ない
that
って
there
言
is
って
none
る
to
か
do
ら
with slavery.
そう
Just as I thought, despite
Yeah.
working with the elves, the alias elemental unbalance and chaos, aren't you?
そん
You're
なことないわ
mistaken. Let's talk this out. There's no need to
無
fight.
駄だね。火の
No,
上位精
if
霊
it,
イ
the
フリー
noble
トは
fire
この
elemental
老害だ。
is the worst kind of
話が通
old-fashioned
じる相
boomer.
手じゃない。
There's no reasoning with her. Elena, can we really trust everything you
黙っ
said?
て信じれば
Can't
い
you
いだ
just
ろう。
believe me?
こ
Do
の
you
状
really
況
have
で
to
まだ
nitpick?
疑う暇。
人
Right
間ども
now,
は
humans
常
always
に
get
疑り
suspicious
深
of
いままで
others.
かつて地球を侵略した
Is
際
that
に
is that very
そう
nature
した
allowed
習
them to
性
see
のた
through
め
all of our schemes
私
during
ど
the
もの
invasion of Earth? That's a completely different story.
人間
Human.
我々に証明
If
す
you
る
won't
機会さ
even
え
give
与
us a
えず
chance to
に
prove ourselves,
ただ疑
what
うことしか
exactly
で
do
き
you
ない
expect?
君は
Are you
人
going to
生
stay
の最
locked
後
in
の
your
日
own
まで
prejudices
偏見の
until
中に
the
閉じ込められて
last
生き
day
る
of
の
your
か
life? I mean, she's making sense,
我
but
々エルフに
don't tell
故
me
郷
you
に帰
forgot
る
that
と
we
いう
elves
唯一の目
have
標
one
があるこ
ultimate
とを
goal
忘れた
to
わけでは
return
ないが
home.
妖精たちが
Now
世
that the
界樹の
sprites have
研
allowed
究
us
を
to
許
be
可して
such
くれた
apes
以
though,
上
we
も
have
う
no
裏
reason
切
to
る理由
betray
は
them.
ない妖精たちに
We
害に
won't
な
do
るような
anything
こ
to
とは
unspecified
もう
do
しない
understand? Fine, I believe you one
ふ
last
ざけ
time.
た会話はもういいか
Sitting around having these ridiculous chit
こ
chats.
れ以上聞きたくも
I'm
ない
done listening.
ここでお前ら
I'll
全員を
burn
焼
you
き
all
払って
to ashes right here and
エイリアスの
now
秩
to
序を
restore
改めて
the
築き上
order
げ
of
てやる
Elias. Oh. Okay, I guess I need to wait until next week for the last 3 episodes. That was kind of,
一つの
abrupt.
運命に白黒一つの
Alright, let me get this on the right screen.
出向くしかない私の出番です私の出番
私
Okay,
を
here
見
we
捨て
go.
た者に対する執念はそんなに甘くありませんことよ
Okay, so that was kind of abrupt, but that is going to be the end of the stream. If you were watching or watched for any amount of time, thank you. And I will be back in, what's that, 12 days. Yep, 12 days. I'll be back here streaming this thing again.